Okay, today we're going to do Module 3, Lesson 5, and our objective is to write base 10 three-digit numbers in unit form and to show the place value of each digit. So we're going to look at the number 234. Now, when you have a number written as just like this one is, with the three digits together, this is called standard form. This is normally how we write numbers. So I'm going to take a look at 234, and I'm going to use a number bond to break it up into hundreds, tens, and ones. So if I look at 234, first I'm going to start with my hundreds. So I have two hundreds, which equals 200s. Then I'm going to look at my tens place. Here I have three tens, and three tens equals 30. And last I'm going to look at my ones place, and 4 ones equals 4. So my number bond would look like 200, 30, and then 4. I can also write my number in what is called unit form. Now when I write in unit form, I'm breaking the number up into the different units. So if I look at my number bond, first I'm looking for my hundreds. How many hundreds do I have? So I look at my hundreds, and I have 2 hundreds. So I'm going to write a 2 on the line. Next, I look at my tens. Here I have 3 tens, so I'm going to write a 3 on the line. And then last, I look at my ones, and I have 4 ones, so I'm going to write 4 on the line. This is what we would call unit form. The last form I'm going to work with today is called word form. And when we write word form, we simply write the number out in words. So 234 would look like 234. Okay, let's take a look at a couple more numbers. So here we have 325. This number is written in standard form. So first, I'm going to break my number up into hundreds, tens, and ones using a number bond. So again, I look at the hundreds place. Here I have 3 hundreds, and 3 hundreds is 300. Then I look at my tens place. Here I have 2 tens, and 2 tens is 20. And then I look at my ones place, and here I have 5 ones, and 5 ones is 5. So my number bond would be 300, 20, and 5. Okay, so now let's do our unit form. So first I'm going to look at hundreds. So here I have 3 hundreds, so I'm going to write a 3 on the line next to hundreds. Then this says tens, so I'm going to look at my tens. I have 2 tens, so I'm going to write a 2 on the line for tens. And now I'm going to look at my ones, and I have 5 ones, so I write a 5 on the line for ones. So my unit form for this number is 3 hundreds, 2 tens, 5 ones. Let's look at our last number. This number is written in standard form. Here I have 151. So I'm going to use a number bond, and I'm going to break my number into hundreds, tens, and ones. So let's look at the hundreds place. Here I have 100, so 100 is 100. Here's my tens place. I have 5 tens, and 5 tens is 50. And then here's my ones place, and I have 1 1, so that would be 1. So my number bond would look like 100, 50, and 1. Now I'm going to write it in unit form. So let's look closely. Here they want my tens first. So I need to make sure that I'm actually looking at my tens. So I'm going to go to my tens, which is 50, and 50 is 5 tens. So I'm going to write a 5 on the line. Next, they want my ones. So I'm going to go over to my ones, and I have 1 1, so I'm going to write a 1 on the line. And last, they want my hundreds. So I go over to my 100, and I have 1 100, so I'm going to write 1 on the line. So my unit form for this number is 5 tens, 1 1, and 100. So now you need to open up your workbook page and find problem set for Lesson 5. The directions say your teacher will tell you a number to write in each box. In a whisper voice, say the number in word form. Use number bonds to show how many ones, tens, and hundreds are in the number. So we're going to just do one together. So let's use the number 352. So I'm going to break up my number into my number bond. So I'm going to start with my hundreds. So I have 3 hundreds. 3 hundreds is 300. Then I look at my tens. I have a 5 in the tens place, and 5 tens is 50. And then I'm going to look at my ones place, and 2 ones is 2. So my number bond is 300, 50, and 2. Now I'm going to write it in unit form. So I'm going to start with hundreds. So here I have 3 hundreds, so I would write 3 hundreds. Here I have 50, so I have 5 tens. And last I have 2 ones. So now I have my number in standard form, I have a number bond, and I have my number in unit form. You're going to do the same thing for the next 3 numbers I give you. So here we're going to do the number 689. Down here we'll do the number 158. And here we'll do the number 261. So when you complete these 3 numbers, you want to make sure you do a number bond and show me unit form. Then you're done with the workbook page today.